Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Wolf, and in the last episode I explored the depravities of the rich and famous. If you haven't seen the episode, you're certainly missing out. Now let's get back and solve this case before more ungodly things happen. Because nobody wants to die.
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Here we go. Off to find Sarah, huh?
Revolved around you, idiot. Says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already. I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her.
Where on earth could she be?
The question is, what are my taxes being spent on? Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Cables for sure won't lead me to her.
Maybe here?
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
It might be too late.
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Time to land. Check engine. Check engine. Oh, finally.
Liberty. Down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
Where do the antenna cables go? Let's find out.
The cable draws the most of it.
Here we go. These slums are really depressing. There we go. What's this?
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Sarah? The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Oh, who would live here, man? Really? Go away, yeah.
This place.
Hello? Anyone home? Quit. As in, quit while you're ahead, huh? Alright. I don't feel so good.
Oh, fuck.
And it would seem I am out of medication. A little hand. Where are you, Sarah? Surely she's here somewhere. What if she doesn't exist and I just imagine her? There we go. Another light in my eyeballs. I think I saw something. What's going on here?
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
How did you find her?
Drop the gun.
and I'll let you live.
What have you done to her?
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's sell this the old way.
One-on-one!
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
I knew I shouldn't have used the weapon, so that's good. What's going on here?
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house. Sorry.
And you shot me, huh? You're lucky I didn't shoot.
Stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
Thought you were in danger.
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're 30, right?
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
But we got time.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
Well, come on, spill it out.
Just spill it already.
Fine. You want it? Here it is. I rented my body on the black market.
What? What was your motive?
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Old museum.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Tips for cooperation, not to mention the wife, don't argue, distract him. He abuses alcohol and the problem of emotion management. Well. So she's been thoroughly briefed. What's this? Ah, yes, the photos of the guys. What about here? Well, nothing special.
A locator. Some perfectly innocent stalking.
Perfectly innocent, as always. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. What are these figurines?
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
I see. What's this? Secrets of recycled art. 400 bucks for a chair? Are you kidding me?
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. Back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
Who's Taylor?
Greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. Kept digging for normal people. Portrait of misery. Desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Did the authorities allow it?
And the authorities just looked the other way?
They didn't give a shit. It's the slums. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Somebody can hold a grudge.
Not like you're holding a grudge or anything.
I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
And that's bad?
That's bad. I'm missing.
After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. And there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction.
Oh, I see now.
And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh no. Here we go again.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Let's go find that ambrosia. There we go. What's this? Synchronization. The key to happiness. Yeah, right.
Blood tests. From the beginning of the month.
Jane Salma. That is a long list. What's this? Department of Mortality. Body confiscation. Taylor Adams. What else is hidden here? Okay. Well, this is cool. Kind of. Max, Dario, and Peter. My last will. Max, Peter, Dario. You deserve answers, lots of them. But first, you deserve an apology. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything. And sorry I didn't make it. I only ask one thing, and I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. Yes, I sorted everything for you. The items are below marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally. Okay, then.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Chicken of Justice. Volume number 3. The last of his kind, he fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and dispenses justice. Oh man, okay. Anything else? No. Well, let's get those pills and go then.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Mine don't fade away, they haunt me.
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
The wife.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
You've read Chicken of Justice.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like the kid.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective stories.
One room is well secured.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Like in some Western, huh?
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Oh, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters.
Inside was a bunch of files with names.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy?
Nope.
I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Lie to them?
So you're just lying to them.
Didn't you hear what I said? I do it for them.
Yeah, I heard. What if Taylor left you the same kind of will?
It's not the same.
Why not let them choose?
I don't know, honestly. How much easier would it be if we just died?
I wouldn't say it's easier. It's different. Trust me.
Why do I always do this? Sorry. Sometimes I think that might be better. We get our time here and we can use it, and then, even if there was no after, maybe here and now matter more.
So what's going on with your siblings now?
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
How did you end up with the police?
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
I admire your determination, though.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know which agent?
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
We don't make the rules.
We gotta play by the rules. We don't make them.
Tell me about it.
So what you drinking to?
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Well, newspaper clippings. Dead Icarites, frozen memories, identity at risk. Alright. Let's have a seat then. Or did we miss anything else? No. Alright.
Bottoms up.
To honesty.
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
What are you renting the body for?
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Tell me it's not Jane Salma.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
And I also found a locator.
And the locator?
You're always snooping. But yeah, I had a transmitter sewn into my original body just in case they wouldn't give it back to me.
So you don't trust her yourself?
So you really don't trust her then? Maybe she could be a suspect.
Oh, shit. It's a backup. Extra security. I just know it's not her.
Alright, I'll trust you.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Solma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
Let's check it.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
Sure you know what you're doing.
You sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
It's your nightmare.
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears, but they don't exist. And you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck! You understand?
You know what? I get it.
I get it. Sometimes you have to cross the line. And if you do it, at least make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Well, at least the stranger didn't come for her, so that's good. What else is there to do? Time to move the investigation forward.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
The meaning of
I managed to
intrigue.
get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Oh boy, here we go. Taking over the body. Do we have any indication the killer took control of Green? Green had an illegal conscious transfer machine kept at a secret room under the foyer. Okay. Symbols and dates. Let's try this one.
Transfer machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
There was no extra body or Icarite in the machine at the time of the shootout, but Green frequently swapped minds. Did he have any problems with it? Monitoring recordings.
These recordings.
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them.
Unclear interference. Green doesn't act like himself in the recordings. The machine added to his desynchronization, but he didn't use it on the night of the incident. Do we have any reason to think someone tampered with his psyche? Oh, I think we do, don't we? Lots of failed attempts to save the current system. Boyle and Park plotted in the same lounge with Roy from the stadiums and Miller from the security company. No. Salma's recorder. No, I don't think so. TV people. I don't think so. Green's orphanages were secretly body farms for him and the other sickos. Okay.
I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect?
Let's see.
Them.
Turns out not to be the case.
No, it seems
Apparently,
not.
Every prediction ended in disaster.
We need a better one.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself?
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. It should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit, I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer.
This should be it.
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
Piece by piece. Now, the meaning of intrigue. What was the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting? Which one is it?
Getting
The
used to
red
the big
room.
names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there? Apart from the obvious.
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads.
This happened at Green's place, but it's much bigger than that.
Possible. Any ideas?
System injury. Despite the circumstances, these bigwigs were probably crisis management. Why take them out of the game? Let's see.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them.
Politics per se. More major players scheming for power and money at the expense of the little people. Why did Green get them all killed? I'm not sure
Lots
this
of
one.
Familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
Not sure this is gonna work, but let's see. Nope, I knew it. Okay then.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
It's... They... At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
What? Not even this one? Okay then.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
Really? Now this is actually getting confusing.
You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Yeah, throw them in. Green was a key planner in the intrigue, which was about burning Rome. Puppet master. If someone could influence Green, it's possible they could control someone else too. Changing of the guard. The situation created a political vacuum, perfect for someone who wanted to seize power. I'm guessing
The whole
Green's...
thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart.
Might have been.
Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of passion, or if it was planned.
Killing Green was the last straw to destabilize this town, but why now in the middle of everything, instead of pulling the strings to the bitter end?
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that.
Oh wait, what? So that's wrong.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs.
Alright, nailed it.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
I liked crime mysteries.
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure, who doesn't? Is that all?
well, I guess I had some ideals, too. I believed in justice, and shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
I believe.
As much as ever, I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Let's try to draw some conclusions then.
Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions. It all comes down to one question. Could Green really be a puppet?
I thought so, but the more I watch the Red Room and foyer footage, the more I doubt it. Green, the way he gestures and talks to himself, he looks crazy.
Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy.
You know what I mean, when he's waving his arms and hurting himself. But I have no idea what taking over a body would look like. Fuck, I don't know. Which one of them was behind this? Green or the killer?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
I think Green was behind it all.
I'll admit our alleged killer knows a lot. But we don't have enough evidence that taking control of bodies is even possible. Green wouldn't be so easy to manipulate. He held this city by the balls for hundreds of years. Seems he decided to go out in a blaze of glory and burn it all down.
If Green planned it all, then what role did the killer play in everything? So, what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
Nope.
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
Oh no, not the beach again. Oh boy.
Rachel!
Keep going. Keep going. Come on.
Rachel!
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
Well, on this note, I'm gonna end the episode right here. I want to thank you for watching. Please leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you have something to say. And I will most certainly see you next time. Bye-bye.